and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now, this looks like a design run. And a nice job defensively. They don't let him get away. It's good for 7, but it makes it 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 52 yards away. Bates' kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Commanders' offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. And, Greg, after this one, it counts for real. Final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point, the end of the preseason?
I think the biggest emotion is probably relief. I think especially for some of the older guys, Mike, it's did you get through healthy? Is your body right? And are you mentally ready for what's going to be a very long, turbulent, up and down? There's going to be a lot of good moments. There's going to be some bad moments. Are you physically and mentally ready for what an NFL season is going to be like? And I think that's what every guy in that locker room is asking themselves, taking inventory of their own checklist. So get through training camp, get through the dog days of camp, and get into a routine, get into the regular season practice schedule, and inevitably get to what matters the most, which is the games.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dragon 60. Empty card. Empty card.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
And he'll take it on in. Carry, flurry, touchdown, Commanders. Extra point now by Riley. He's got it, and the Commanders move out in front, 13-3.
Commanders 13, Broncos 3.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So after 1, it's the Commanders with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Throwing, mix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Broncos 1st down.
Here's Harvey. Ooh. Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. There's a throw right side. Could be incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one.
Okay, ready?
And it'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another Washington Commanders.
Let's go now.
1st down.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Come on.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Steady! Steady!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Ryland's kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
22-yard line.
Ready!
Throwing is Nix. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Room to run past the 30. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
Broncos 1st down.
They'll go play action with Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the sack.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down, and that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down.
Here we go. Set. Second 60. Craft all 80. Steady.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very scouted. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready.
Now Daniels. He's got a man. It's McFlurry. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's into the end zone. Hot Douglas. Touchdown, Washington.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Broncos bringing out their punter as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
Ready, go!
Here's Robinson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That one caught by Hawkinson. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On the option, here's Robinson. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
That's another Washington.
They'll throw with Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
On second down, it's Daniels. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Ready.
Third and goal. It's Daniels. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up.
Chad Wyland on for the field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Up for the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Now he'll run. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 11.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Here's Nix to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6 yards. It's now 3rd and 12.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Nick's going to look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. And a big conversion for 2. And it's a one-score game. The deficit is only 8.
Broncos 18.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready, set.
The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels on the run to the right. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away. The pass falls incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Daniels. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Here we go. Go.
To the air again is Daniels. That's McClure open on the left side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again. Daniels. A throw right side is intercepted. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. It is 3rd and long.
Down and 12.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he finds some daylight. A pass the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chain.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Come on, come on.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, ready?
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let it go.
On play action, Daniels. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. So we are through 3. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Right back to Krosky-Merritt. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. Krosky-Merritt, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. A design run here with Jones. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Commanders. Ryland's kick here is good. The Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Hawks, 70, Hawks.
They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete to Etienne. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's good for our Broncos. 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 40.
He'll drop to throw. That's swung out to Etienne. He's able to get away from one man. Reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Now a screen set up for Etienne. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
60.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Turnover on down.
The Commanders' offense ready to take over once again. They look to be on their way to a 2nd win in 3 tries here in the preseason, and they'll begin here with 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Pass on 1st down. It'll go to Corey Harold. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Krusty Merrick. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back, And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Jones now on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
22-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
That's good for a Washington first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Washington.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 11-yard line.
Give up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. Play action now. It's Jones. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Demario Douglas. Touchdown, Washington. That his second touchdown tonight. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders tack on one more to their lead.
Commanders 40, Broncos 18. Chad Ryland.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing now on third and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
8-yard loss brings up fourth down.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. And now, following the desperation turnover on downs, they're going to start with it first and goal.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run with Krosky Merritt. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop up. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Right back to Krosky Merritt. Yeah, what a move. He's in. Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt, touchdown Commanders. Extra point now by Riley. His kick is good. And the Commanders are able to extend the lead.
Commanders 47, Broncos 18. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession.
Come on, set! 60 by...
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And nice work there. Going to a slide. Gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Huh.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll run for it with ETN. And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down. They wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3.
Broncos 1st down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Johnny Newton in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. They finish the preseason on an up note. Now they'll have a couple weeks to get ready for the season opener coming in September. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Denver, good night, everybody.